Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Blake and Sal Show with Mark. Celebrating its 10-year anniversary, dominating the podcast world. Now sit back and relax, and let's welcome your hosts, Blake, Sal, and Mark.
I wanna kiss you on an island. I wanna fly you to Paris. I wanna meet you reality. I wanna let you go down right now. But nuclear down the way, yeah, I'm waving goodbye to the kerosene skies. Sipping on your gum. Fire at the sun. I hear you laughing out loud, but taking a spot. I want to drop you in. And I shut my eyes. There's no way you can resist it.
Hello and welcome to the Blake and Sal Show with Mark, episode number 469. Nice. I'm Blake. Take that away from me. Take that away from my co-host. One of my co-hosts, the biggest deal of podcasting. I took that one away from me, didn't I, Sal? Welcome to the show.
I was not expecting that. Hello.
Let's bring on the man in the middle of our wrestling story. Mark, Dad, how you doing?
So, Weiner Diner and 69er?
I didn't say that one.
Wow. Wow.
It's gonna be that kind of an afternoon, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. For those listening, the funny part is this is tame compared to I'm in a Peloton group, the NKO group, and our nighttime conversations are raunchier than this right now. Like, it's really raunchy in that chat after like 8 p.m.
Gotta go for that late night edition.
It's after dark, NKO after dark. That's what we call it. So anyway, this is I actually heard this song on a Peloton ride actually one time on a Charlotte Peloton ride. I was like, I love this song now. This is New Politics. Pretend we're in a movie. It's actually a UK punk pop band. I never heard before until I did a ride. I was like, oh, I love this. So I've been looking for an excuse to use it on the show, and this seemed to be good enough reason for me. And end it there. So for those listening, and you know me, you're wondering, hey, how is this show up? If you know, and you realize, wait, I'm in the air when we're normally recording. You're right. We're pre-recording this show, guys. It's 4th of July week. In normal circumstances, we would do a show on Wednesday recording, but I'm literally flying home from New Jersey when we would be recording. So, obviously we had to pre-record something, and we're doing something fun today. I kind of a follow-up to something we did a few months ago, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. But also, I don't think anyone would want me to be recording today if we're doing it the week of, because I'm recovering from a wedding and flying home. So it's not going to be exactly. I'm not going to be exactly in the wanting to talk mode the day after getting home that day.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Your voice will be a little hoarse.
That, and I might be hungover. I don't know.
So
I'm Ubering to the wedding on purpose. So I'm Ubering to the wedding. So there's a reason for that.
So you're saying his voice would be a little pony?
That's correct.
There it is. There it is.
Dum-dum.
I'll get to my voice when we actually remain for this week.
Hey guys, do you know it's National Yoga Day? So
not today.
Yeah, today.
Maybe the day we're recording, not the day is theirs.
Okay, well, namaste.
I know it's that because today we're recording. I saw an update from the NTO because they're doing a special yoga class today. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Nothing happening. I don't do yoga.
Namaste.
Anyway,
In bed.
let's get right into things. Let's get right into things. Help support the show. You can buy the show. Possibly work on thebiggesthousehow.com. Sal.
Yeah, you can buy our shirts, stickers, hoodies, 3-hole punches, and more from our TeePublic store. I'm running out of things to point out here. Click on the TeePublic link on our site, or go to TeePublic and search for Blake Sal Show.
Hey, did we get our Blake and Sal Show with Mark yoga mats in yet?
Actually,
No, that was only 2 weeks ago.
Just my regular yoga mat and slap a sticker on it, damn it.
you couldn't save that for the other show we're doing today. You couldn't save that. Wait until that show. Make that joke. Pretty, you know what? I'm literally for a little behind the scenes. We're actually doing 2 shows today, so I have like 2 sodas and a cup of water next to me, just so I don't have to get up during the recording sessions.
Yes.
So, all right. Let's go to break. We'll come right back.
Okay.
All right. Of course.
Whatever that was, I need to buy it.
Okay, here's the funny part is the funny part about the show is going to be the last week's show, which in timeline is going to be talking about in the bank. I'm going to hear in Jersey, so I want to know what the Jersey local odds are. But I downloaded the last show. Like, it's going to be really funny to hear that. So
Taylor ham, egg, and cheese sandwiches.
I'm going to be living on those fucking things when I get there. Anyway, pick up Mandy's book. I Know I Am, available right now on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and RTF Publishing in English and in Spanish. And I keep saying this, go listen to the Mandy show. But scheduling, provided they actually have time to do the show, because unlike us, we actually, when we plan out things weeks, months in advance, every time they plan, something happens and they don't end up recording. So go listen to the shows they have, and eventually they'll get back to do their show again. Real fast, because this is actually one of those weeks I actually have a whole bunch of stuff for us. This week in Blake and Sal Show history, we have actually a few things. Well, before I get to the show moments, so this week is for the first appearance of Kurt Hoffman.
Yay.
July 10th, 2013. There you go. And also we had a couple of interviews on July 1st. It's weird. I was going through the notes. I'm like, there's 2 interviews, 2 different years on July 1st. I'll figure out how that happened. July 1st, 2015, you and me, the interview you actually talked about on our anniversary show back in February with Danny Ryland. That was on July 1st, 2015. And actually that went up on an archive show a few months ago. So you can hear that back a couple months ago on our archive show. And on July 1st, 2016, I sat down and talked to Gianna Perazzo, currently in Impact Wrestling. And she was actually, she just happened to share with me at the top of the interview when we're talking that we was sitting in a pool in a bikini while doing the interview. So there you go. If you're able to go back to an interview, I'll probably put it up in the archive soon. That's what she was doing when doing the interview, which is a fantastic visual for me. Show moments. July, showing how far we are. We are at episode 469 today. On July 9th, 2015, we were doing episode 100. That's crazy to me. But July 5th, 2019 was a show, was a day that I dropped 4 podcasts in one day because that was when.
Because you're crazy?
Well, not even that. They were all live shows. They were from the Wisconsin Comic Convention, live shows. When in a matter of 2 days, I did 4 live shows. I did Works Minute Beyond with Kyle. I did Like Father Like Son with TJ. I did Boy with Cast with Kyle. And then the next night, you called in. We had Dumbass sitting with his guitar, and we all did the Blake and Sal show live with absolutely no one in the room.
That's right.
We
had 2 of our favorite listeners.
Yeah, CJ and Kyle. Nobody was there. Like, don't bullshit. There was nobody there that day. There was nobody there.
We did have 2 people there.
And then they walked out. They walked out.
But the point is, there were 2 people.
Yeah. And then they sat down, heard our bullshit, and left. That is the only time that's ever happened to us, that people actually walked in and left.
Whoops.
I was expecting one person to come in and say, do you know where the bathroom is?
So that's that. All right. So I guess I will hit this just because of what we're doing.
And now let's get into the crazy world of professional wrestling.
So no actual wrestling talk for us this week, but because we had so much fun the last time when we were drafting the WWE and NXT rosters. And by the way, I need to tell people this. If we put up a post that says vote on something, don't just like the post and go on. Actually vote. Because we had a whole sheet of people like the posts, But we ended up with 3 votes, and we had a 3-way tie because one person voted for each of us, and that was it. Like, that was about, we had like 50 people like the post, but nobody actually voted.
Well,
So basically, no thumbs
people are
up.
stupid.
I thought that was hysterical. Like, it was on multiple platforms. They were getting all these likes for this post, which is awesome, but nobody actually voted. I thought that was
Wait a
hysterical.
minute, Nick Cage, hang on a second.
So, oh, there you go. So,
There, see?
all right. So what we're going to do is this last time we did WWE NXT. This time we are in honor of Collision happening. And by the way, I find it so funny, and we're going to be talking about Collision on our main show this week when we do it. But this episode's dropping on July 7th, and the 8th will be probably the first time I've watched Collision since the debut live. Because the next Saturday, I know I'm not watching it. I know for a fact I'm not going to.
Well, there we go.
That just says a lot about the show, you know. Like, we'll talk about that in a minute, Joe. But today we're going to go through the AEW and ROH rosters and pick the same thing we did last time, where we did a male heel, a face heel. Wait, we tried again. 2 males, 1 face, 1 heel main eventers. We had a mid-carder for male and female. We had a main event female, heel and face, male tag team, female tag team, announced team, which I have an idea for me that's going to piss off Dad when I get there.
Oh boy.
Ring announcer, which I'm interested how that's going to go. General manager, there is no general manager, so pick your own. Have fun with that. I don't give a fuck.
Sure.
Have fun. And then the managers, and keep out on the roster because there's a shitload of old people on the roster that are managers right now, so have fun with that.
Okay. Are general managers and wrestling managers kind of the same thing?
Managers are like wrestling managers
Of the show.
general managers are the people that run your show. The wrestling manager is someone
Okay,
like
so
like William Regal was for the Blackpool Combat Club. That
Got
kind
it.
of, like
Okay.
Paul Heyman in the Bloodline. It's that kind of comparison. You know what I mean?
Got
Like
it. Okay.
that's what I mean.
Right. Just want to.
Or for some reason, Arn Anderson and Wardlow. For some reason, I don't understand that combination, but that's the thing.
Hey, it worked.
And also, unlike last time we heard this, where I completely was disorganized and fucked up my own chart, I actually have a spreadsheet here to keep us organized this time.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute.
So I don't fuck up and miss something like I did last time.
So I can go to the link here then, right?
Yeah, I sent you guys the link of the rosters, and I have that on my phone as well. And that is the entire roster all the way through. Let's have some fun. Let's do this. And much like we did last time, though, because I know exactly if somebody goes first, who's picking first. It's like what happened last time. Last time, where the person who picked first picked Roman. We all knew that was going to happen. We all did.
Okay, hang on.
So what I'm going to pull up the random generator, not number generator we did last time.
Yeah.
And I think pick a number.
Why is my link not coming up here?
No, it sounds like a personal problem.
Ha 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 ha.
Pick a number between 1 and 30, and the highest and the closest number without going over, much like Price is Right rules, will win. So Sal, why don't you pick your first number? Why don't you pick your number first? Because you went first last time.
Between what and what?
1 and
what?
30. 1 and 30.
24.
I'm gonna go 11. Dad, give me a number.
15.
And the number is 2. We all know I'm gonna hit it again. Oh shit! I'm not joking. I hit the generate button twice and it came up as 11. That's me.
Oh well, gee,
I'm
how
not
that
joking.
happened?
Completely. Like last time, Sal won, and the 2 of us went over. So like, you can't really, you can't go off of what the random generator does. So that's fine by me. But I'm not going to be an asshole. I'm not going to pick something that's somebody that Sal wants off the bat. I know him well enough to know what we're doing here. I'm not going to be that asshole. But I am going to go for my first male heel, because if I don't pick him, Andy will be pissed at me, and that would be one John Moxley.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
If I don't pick him, Andy will be very, very pissed at me. So Sal, why don't you go?
Yeah.
So I want to do my male tag team,
Okay, male tag team. Go for it.
Wow.
and I'm gonna take my booze FTR off the board.
Okay, that's
Damn it.
Nice. Okay, that's good. That's a good pick, though. I can't argue that. That's a very,
Damn
very
it!
good
Damn
pick.
it! Damn it! Damn it!
And I'm already more organized now than I was last time. I'm already more organized now. Nice. There's a little spreadsheet I threw together right before we came out of the air. It's kind of good handy. Um, so, Dad, it goes to you. First pick. Where are you going?
Uh, I'm gonna go with male tag teams.
Okay, go for it.
They claimed.
Ah, damn it! I was hoping.
Oh,
Ah,
no, I
damn
should
it!
have picked them instead.
Damn it! Damn it! Funny
I
put it another way.
failed my, I failed my people.
You know what, Sal? I'm gonna go piss off Dad right now because he did that to us. I'm taking my announce team right off the bat, and I'm taking Ian Riccaboni for Chris Colvin right away from Dad.
Come on now.
Because I'm that kind of person today. Sal, go ahead.
um, Male face.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna pick.
It's all right. It's all right. Just think about it. You're fine.
This is why I wanted to be prepared. How about Darby Allin
Ooh, that's a good
as
one.
my top face?
I like that. I like that a lot, actually. It's a good pick.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's you, Dad. Go.
For male face, I'm gonna go with Adam Cole, baby.
Wonderful.
Well done. Well done. I can't argue that, but damn it. Damn it all in hell on that one. You know what? I am going to stick in that wonderful four-way we had, and I'm going to take Jack Perry for my male face main eventer.
Wow.
I do love him, and he's young, and have some fun with that.
Yes.
So Sal, go ahead.
I guess for female face, since she's, I guess, a face now, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, that counts. She is a face right now. That does count. So I'll take that. Go ahead, Dad.
For female heel, I am going to go with Soraya.
You can do that.
That was a great timing. I don't know if that was intentional, but that was great timing.
No, that was not intentional, but it works.
Yeah, okay.
Well, then fine. That's funny though. The timing of that was absolutely amazing. So I'm not gonna lie. That was amazing. By the way, so I just want to make a note. I sent this to everyone the Wikipedia page, right? And it's very funny to go to the Wikipedia page and see everyone's real names next to their
Yes.
It's very, very funny. Like who has their actual names and who doesn't is actually very funny to me.
Yes.
But anyway, let's get back to this. I guess I'll go with my male tag team. Since the acclaimed FTR of the world, I gotta go with the Young Bucks.
Okay.
So there you go. I'll go with the Young Bucks here.
Or as they're called now, the Hung Bucks.
No. That is only with Hangman Page.
Okay.
That is with Hangman. By the way, no. So did you happen to see when they came out on Dynamite a few years ago as the Hung Bucks? They weren't allowed to say that anymore. But apparently, Excalibur got yelled at by the network for it. So they made fun of it in the upper third. They made fun of it in the upper third. They weren't allowed to say the name anymore.
Oh no.
Well, why was the reason?
Because it was too sexually explicit. That's what the network said.
What?
I'm not joking. I am not making that up at all.
But they're okay with like people's chunks of body coming out of their.
Apparently, they're
Cuts.
okay with one, but if you say hung bugs, that's a problem with the network. That's what I've learned recently.
Sure.
So go ahead, Sal.
What was that?
Well, can they call them down on pay-per-view?
Maybe, I don't know if they're tagging me. Well, they're the elite. They're kind of on pay-per-view, so.
Female tag team.
Okay.
Because the one was taken, I guess I'll take the remaining two people from the Outcasts.
I'm gonna put Outcast and I'll fix my notes later. I'll know what it means. I'll know what it means
Yes.
later. And Dad, go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna go with female tag team. Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue.
Hey, they count. They did tag it. They have been tagging a lot lately, so I can't even argue that.
Yes.
It totally counts. So the fact, does it really matter when Dad was making up teams when we did the WWE one? So does it really matter?
That's right.
so after 4 rounds, okay, we'll go one more round and I'll recap us. See here, where are we here? I guess if we have, I have not picked a female. I have not picked a female yet, which is weird for me. Usually by now I have my female. Oh, you know what it was? We did WWE. I'm going to make sure nobody stole Bailey. That's what happened last time. I wanted to make sure.
That's right.
So after you picked like Roman Reigns, I went and stole Bailey, so sure I had her on my roster last time. So I have to go down and scroll to I was telling because I had to get the females on my sheet here because it's in the bottom of the roster. Well, I guess let's go mid. I'll go mid card female, and I'll go with the current TBS champion, Chris Statlander.
Ooh.
So I do love her, so that makes sense to me.
Okay.
So Sal, go ahead.
I guess it's obvious for my male heel. MJF.
I'm shocked it went that long.
No.
I am
Yeah.
stunned it went that long.
No.
And now
That's
Dad,
right.
go ahead.
I'm gonna go with male heel, and I'm gonna go with Big Bill.
Oh,
Want that in mid card? Or you want it in the main event? Where do you want that?
I'll tell you what, let's put Big Bill as male mid carder.
Fair enough. Because I figured you'd want to save your main eventer for somebody actually in the main event. And by the way, for those who didn't know, his name is Big Bill because his name is Bill and he's big.
right.
Know that. Thank you, Taz, for that.
And that's what all the ladies are saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then. All right, so let me recap after 5 rounds. For me, I have male heel John Moxley, male face Jungle Boy Jack Perry. I have my female mid carder in Chris Statlander. My male tag team the Young Bucks. My announce team because I wanted to be an asshole. Rick Amani and Caprice Coleman. Sal, it is MJF, Darby Allin. You have Britt Baker as your main event female face. You have FTR and the Outcasts as your tag teams. And for Dad, it is Adam Cole, baby. Soraya, Big Bill, okay? And the Acclaim and Willow and Sky Blue.
Yes.
Yes, that is pretty good. We're actually doing pretty good here. I like this. I think for me, I'm going to stick with the I'm going to back to the females, and I'm going to pick Jamie Hayter for female face.
Okay.
Since since Sal did take Britt, so I will go with Jamie Hayter. Sal, go ahead.
Female heel.
Go for it.
Nyla Rose.
Ooh, that's a good kill. That's a good pick, actually. I like that. That's a nice pick.
I mean, she's not really technically main event, but you know.
It works for me. I'll take it. Only reason I was saying that with Big Bill is because I figured he might want to save his heel for someone that's closer to the main event. That's the reason I say that. Said it that way. Nyla can get thrown into the main event at any time. So it makes sense to me. Dad, go ahead. Do you?
Okay, I'm gonna go with male heel.
Go for it.
Brian Danielson.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh.
I like that pick. I like that a lot, actually. And we're talking about this obviously after Forbidden Door, which he probably stole the show with Okada. I'm assuming that now. We haven't seen the match yet, but I'm assuming it happened because it's them.
It's gonna be a slobberknocker.
All right. I guess let me finish up my female singles here. I'm gonna go with the one, the only Jade Cargill
Hey.
for my female heel, mainly because I have a weird feeling she's gonna be in the main event when she comes back from whatever break she's currently on.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. And much as I love making fun of her on the show, she had definitely improved over the last 2 years. So I can't really complain about that at all. All right. Sal, go for
it. General manager.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. I like where this is ready to go. Go.
Sting.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. I should have been shocked by that, but I should not be surprised by that, but I'm a little surprised. I like it. I like that.
Yes.
And took him off the board too. I like that a lot.
That's right.
Dad, go ahead.
Female mid card.
Go for it. A lot of good choices here too. A lot of good choices.
I'm going Mercedes Martinez.
Ooh, okay. If that makes it works for me. She's from the Ring of Honor roster. I'll take it. And I'm shocked that she hasn't and on the main AEW roster in a while, but she is part of Ring of Honor, which nobody watches. But yeah. I'm waiting for Dad. Like I watch it. I'm like, you don't even watch it lately, I don't think. I'm so used to him doing that too. I'm like, I watch it.
Maybe if it was on TV.
Even then, there's so much wrestling on now.
Gee, that's a thought.
Well, even I will admit, there's a lot of wrestling on. Even I'll admit that.
Yes.
There's wrestling on.
Maybe
We're
using
in a wrestling renaissance.
maybe collision is kind of the way to get their foot in the door.
No, the collision's on because of Punk. That's how collision happened.
That's true.
Which means it'll be canceled in 2 years.
Or 4 months, whichever comes first.
Yeah, whichever comes first. All right. So I'm gonna go with a female tag team, and I'm actually looking at the roster. Who's kind of already was stalling her a little bit. Let me go with. I know she's currently out on maternity leave, but I'm going with the logic that she is not when we do this, and it would be Ty Mello and Anna Jay.
Yes.
TJ, of course. Yes, which I don't. How do you put it? I love it with TJ, but it's Ty Mello. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me why that's the thing. Like Wade and Wade Keller and Rich Fan make fun of that all the time. It makes no sense why it's pronounced differently with the team names combined. It makes no sense.
Hey, Thai, potato, whatever works.
So, all right, Sal, go for it.
Mid card male. Before somebody snatches him up, Eddie Kingston.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Actually, think of Eddie Kingston. Good call. Good catch. Well done.
Yes. Yes.
Well done. Your roster, by the way, is looking fucking stacked. We'll run through
Well,
it
thank you.
as the pick. It's really stacked. Go ahead, Dad. Go.
Okay, so what do I
Yeah,
have
well,
left?
Female face, announce team, ring announcer, GM, manager.
Female face. I think I'm going to go with Hikaru Shida.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't even argue that pick. That's a good pick, actually. That's a good one. And well done, by the way. Well done.
I hope she's on Saturdays because Dasha is now the ring announcer.
Oh, dude, look at that. Good call.
Good call.
All right. So after 8 rounds, I'll recap again. For me, it's Mox, Jungle Boy, Jade Carhill, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, the Young Bucks, TJ, and Ian Riccaboni and Chris Coleman. For Sal, our rosters are nuts. MJF, Darby Allin, Nyla Rose, Britt Baker, DMD, Eddie Kingston, FTR, The Outcast, and Sting as GM. And for Dad, all of his wrestlers are full. All wrestling spots are full. And it is Brian Danielson, Adam Cole, Soraya, Kuroshita, Big Bill, Mercedes Martinez, The Acclaimed, and Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue.
Hey.
So for me, I have so I'll just recap this because we have 4 slots left for each of us. I am still looking for my male mid carder, which will be my next pick because I was just bouncing around. Ring announcer, GM, and manager. Sal has a female mid carder left, announce team, ring announcer, and manager, and Dad has all of his other miscellaneous stuff left of announce team, ring announcer, GM, and manager. So that is that. And you by the funny, Sal, you stealing Eddie Kingston when I realized I did have an open spot left on mid card. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
So I'll give you all the credit for that because that's absolutely fucking brilliant. Okay, all right. I just had a very funny GM idea. Sorry, I had a circle GM idea. Well, yeah, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now because Sal can't steal it because he already had the GM. And I'm gonna go Danhausen.
Yay!
Oh my god.
He would make a fantastic GM.
Sorry, that would be hilarious television. I'm sorry. It just came to mind. And I was sitting here, I'm like, oh, Danhausen, he's available. Oh man, that's fantastic. All right, Sal, go.
My announced team, because they're very funny together, and Botchamania likes to feature them a lot,
Uh-oh.
and that's Excalibur and Taz.
Oh, I love them together.
Oh,
I have to admit, I love them together a lot. So I can't even argue that. But see that, but you also have somebody now that's the speed reads with matches.
Yes, I have the speed reader.
Speed reader and the singer. That's what you have here. By the way, I love the fact that Tad actually was talking in interview that he's actually sad that the Outcast changed their music and now he can't sing Ruby's music anymore on the air. He said all the time.
Wow.
All right, to you, Dad. Go. By the way, so now 2 announce teams are gone, and Dad's like cringed at both of them because both of them are gone.
okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb for my announce team, and I'm gonna put GR and Nigel McGuinness.
Ooh, that's actually not that bad.
That's actually, I think that would work actually.
I feel like we've never seen that before, have we? I don't think we've ever seen that matchup before.
Nope.
That's something different. Actually, I like that idea a lot. Actually, I'm not even seeing a problem with that. So, all right. Going back over here, I'm literally looking at the roster over here because that's where I found the Danhausen idea. That's actually where I found it when I was just skimming the roster. I'm like, oh yeah, Danhausen. You know what? What the hell? We've all been doing random stuff anyway. I'm for my male mid card. I'm going with Keith Lee.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not? Why not? Sal, to you.
Ring announcer. Damn. Ring announcer. I guess I'll take Dasha.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. She's good at her job, and as long as she didn't say somebody's name wrong, like she did on the explosion episode.
Yes.
Which, so funny story. Funny story about that. Mandy didn't catch it, and I'm like, did she just say Buddy Murphy? I thought it was here. They rewound it. I was like, why?
I didn't even notice.
I caught it. It was very, very funny.
I realized she said something that didn't sound right, but I just thought like the crowd got really loud and I just didn't hear her. That's what I was thinking.
That was Mandy's thing too. She didn't catch it either, so I had to rewind it. Like, no, I have to rewind it. I have to hear this because it was so ridiculous. It's like, all right, Dad, do you?
Oh, ring announcer. I guess I gotta go with Justin Roberts.
The Dapper Yapper.
Yep.
Fair enough. And you know what? Then since we are doing all Rogers here, then my ring announcer is obviously going to be Bobby Cruz
Okay.
because I love Bobby Cruz. Funny part is, so me and CJ we were cleaning his room and we popped in an old ring of water disc, and he did not realize Bobby Cruz was been in the company so long, and the disc is from like 2012 or something like that. And then Bobby Cruz.
There he is.
He was a ring announcer still. Like, oh yeah, there you go. He's that long. All right. Sal, you have female mid card and manager left.
Okay. Female mid carder. I'm picking Abaddon.
Ooh.
Oh my lord!
Proud.
Damn,
So proud.
we haven't seen her for the longest.
I knew nobody would pick her. That's why I waited so long.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't argue that. I love the fact that Eddie Kingston and Abaddon are next to each other on a roster. I think that's terrible. On my spreadsheet, it literally goes Eddie Kingston, Abaddon.
That's right.
All right, so that is left GM and manager.
My GM. I'm gonna go with the natural, Dustin Rhodes.
Ooh, okay. I can't even believe it.
Okay.
He's actually really damn good on the mic. I can't even argue that. They keep them out of the ring. I'm sorry. The last match on Rampage was bad. The last match on Rampage was terrible. I may have been very high when it was going on, but it was bad.
A little bit of missed or botched steps there, I guess.
I'm sorry, but I I picked Heath Lee, of course. Like Heath Lee and Dustin Rhodes have like no chemistry. They have no chemistry, and the match did not go well at all. Like, I'm sorry, they have no chemistry in the ring. All right, so I actually had to go down to my sheet here. I love, by the way, Wikipedia has other on-air personnel as a category on Wikipedia.
Yes.
I think that's funny. And so I know I was torn between three people for manager. Why is Karen Jarrett listed as a manager? Sorry. Sorry about that.
Are you talking about GM or wrestling manager?
It actually says, I'm not managing wrestler, but I just find it funny that Karen Jarrett is listed as manager of Jeff Jarrett on Wikipedia, but so is Sanjay Dutt.
Yes.
So go figure that out.
So we got two managers for Jeff Jarrett? What the hell?
Jarrett, whatever. Anyway, back then I was actually talking about. So I was torn between three people, and in my brain just now, I'm like, you know what? Let's have some fun here because I can. And I'm going to go with one Stokely Hathaway.
Okay.
And I think you actually, funny part is, you throw him with Jack Perry and have a little bit of fun.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
Why not? Because Jack is exactly the best on the mic, and he's openly admitted he doesn't like doing promos. So he's openly admitted that. So there you go. And that goes to you, Sal. Who you put in as your manager?
I'm torn between two people. But because he's so versatile, I'm going to pick Smart Mark Sterling.
Ooh, funny part. I was
Oh.
literally looking at it. I'm like, it's either going to be Don Callis or Smart Mark Sterling. I'm like, he's going to.
Those are my two. Yeah.
I knew it. I know you well enough to know that's exactly what you were doing. And then for some reason you have this weird love for stealing. I have no idea why.
I do. I love him so much.
I have zero clue why you do, but you do. And Dad, last one, your manager. Go.
I'm gonna go with the one Paul Wright.
Oh, okay. I can't really be mad about that. That's actually a good one. That's actually a good answer. I like that. Get him off the commentary table.
Is he going to be screaming into a microphone during a pre-show though?
What was that? Oh my God.
Only
So
when
bad.
he hears Mark Henry going, and now it's time for the main event.
No, I'm with Sal. That pre-show for what was the Double or Nothing? When he,
I think it was Double or Nothing.
okay. I'll tell this story before I wrap this up. So,
Go ahead.
those who did not hear last month, obviously there were 3 Saturdays where we put up the coverage from Ponyville Cider Fest. I'm sorry, from Windy City PonyCon. Ponyville, that's this fall. From Windy City PonyCon, and it was Kyle and Matt. So they were trying out brand new microphones for this, and they have they're using lanyard mics, and I have lanyard mics. They're great microphones. They're great mics. The problem was Kyle didn't quite understand. The same thing with Paul Wright. But if the microphone is right here, you don't have to talk at full volume.
What?
Dream. So literally, the show everyone heard was actually turned down about half the volume from what I heard. It was so bad that it was distorted. So I had to actually fix that in post. It was so bad. I had to tell him that for the October for Ponyville. Don't talk that loud if you're going to use that microphone. It's a good microphone. Just don't talk that loud.
That's the same philosophy with a lapel mic. If you wear it like around your collar,
It's a great microphone. It's fantastic. But oh, okay. That's it. I thought we dropped it every week and drop. Let me wrap us up here. So, for me, I have John Moxley as the male heel, Jungle Boy, Jack Perry as my face, and I threw Stokely Hathaway with him as a manager because I can. For my females, it is Jade Cargill and Jamie Hayter. My mid-carders are Keith Lee and Chris Statlander. My tag teams are the Young Bucks, Tay Mello and Anna Jay. Ian Riccaboni and Chris Coleman on the call. Bobby Cruz, I'm an all Ring of Honor for ring announcer.
yeah.
My general manager is Danhausen. Because, well, why not? For Sal, the males, it is MJF and Darby Allin. Which, not gonna lie, that's a main event match anywhere in the country. Nyla Rose and Britt Baker, DMD. Eddie Kingston and Abaddon.
Yay.
FDR and the Outcasts. Excalibur and Taz. Dasha. General Manager Sting. Which, by the way, he doesn't have experience in Impact Wrestling doing that.
That's true.
Yep.
Actually, that's where he got bit. I think that in Joker Sting was very actually how he turned the tide and became even better on the mic than he really was.
Mhm.
And whoever he's having somebody managed by Smart Mark Sterling, the wrestling lawyer, apparently.
MJF.
Well, yeah, good call. Here he does. He's his lawyer on television. Here he is. Oh, good call. I didn't think of that. Good call. I forgot. Brian Danielson, the American Dragon, Adam Cole, baby, Soraya, Hikaru Shida, Big Bill, Mercedes Martinez. I'm sorry, Big Bill. That's hysterical to me. Flame, Willow Nightingale, Sky Blue, good old JR and Nigel McGuinness. Ring announcing is Justin Roberts. His general manager is the last outlaw, Dustin Rose. That's what he's calling himself, and
Yeah.
something like
Sure.
that. I think so. And his manager is somebody will be managed by the one and only Paul Wright, which I'm not gonna lie, I like that. Apparently, he's awful on play-by-play. I've heard that. It's absolutely terrible on commentary. So he's got to be good at something, and managing might be the best thing. You know what I mean?
Screaming into a microphone.
Oh my god! I apparently he was doing him and Excalibur were doing Dark for a while, and apparently he was bad. He was bad.
Whoops.
So,
That's okay.
I'm kind of happy that Excalibur's not on Collision to give him a break. He can't do every show.
Yeah.
Everything.
That's okay. I thought of someone that we could use for ring announcer that we've heard in the past, not on AEW or ROH,
Who?
but in a different organization. And her husband.
Eden Styles.
No. Her husband
Somebody
is
get
on
that
the
reference.
roster.
Please somebody get that reference.
Got it. I got it.
Who is it? You remember who Eden Styles is?
Yes.
How do you remember?
No.
Randy Rhodes.
Oi.
Sorry, yeah, Dad.
Oi. Oi.
Melissa Santos.
Oh yeah, Brian Cage's wife. I'm sorry, but apparently she's an absolute bitch, from what I've heard.
Well, it fits.
So
Okay.
I can see her on Collision. It'd be great.
why? I think you wanted people to watch Collision.
She was the one to be. Never mind. That's another story.
Did anyone catch Brian Cage? Well, I know we're not really supposed to be talking about it on this show, but did anyone notice his Sting-inspired face paint?
No, I did not catch that.
Yes, with the wonderful mohawk. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll talk about that more on the main show when we get there. But anyway, let's wrap up. So we have a few minutes to kill before John joins us on the main show. So let's do this.
Yeah.
Dad, what are we closing with? And by the way, I found the song. It's actually more than just one artist, so go for it.
What we're closing with is, and
You picked the
lost my
song.
notes. Lost my notes. That's all it.
I love that he picked the song and this is everyone he picked. It was literally 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, give me a
20 minutes
second.
ago.
My phone just shut off. I don't know.
How
why.
about I help you out? It's the only way I know from Jason Aldean and Eric Church and Luke Bryan.
That's a hell
Oh,
of a
thank
trio.
you very much.
That's a hell of a fucking trio right there. I'm not gonna lie. What a great trio.
Indeed.
Even better when they're all drunk.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That's called Barmageddon.
There you
go.
Barmageddon. You know, let's come back to season 2. I really can't complain. So, now, go ahead.
For more information on our show, including where you can find us on social media and TikTok, or watch the show on YouTube, go to theblakeandsausage.com. And please, please, please don't forget to make fun of us in the comments or leave a rating and review, and we'll read it on the show.
If you could do it, all ratings be 5-star. But you want to put some fun stuff in there for us to comment on. I'm not going to say no to that. But 5-star ratings, please.
I'm currently in my mother's basement.
You know, I'm gonna find that person and I'm gonna go to him and I'm gonna take him down his mother's basement. I'm gonna whip his ass.
Next week,
Okay.
me and Mandy are planning on doing a special show actually from Jersey, up and Polishes, because we're going to be going to the Peloton studio, so we're going to be doing a special show. I'm bringing my portable bikes, and we're going to do that. So turn it around for next week, and the week after, 3 of us will be back together. To
Wait, are y'all doing like 18,000 classes in one day, like the last
No.
time?
I'm literally doing one. She's doing,
Oh, okay.
and then we're going to have the brunch.
Oh.
I'll talk about it later.
Okay.
So anyway, and then with 3 of us will be back the week after. Probably doing one of those fun recap shows we like doing, where we just goof around and joke around for an hour, and we'll do that. I thought those were my favorite shows in the last few months of us just goofing around doing nothing. An hour.
Isn't that what the show is all about anyway.
I know, but like when we don't have a pay-per-view to preview, I was just catching up on stuff. It's actually a lot of fun.
we flush the system. We don't have much to talk about and no concrete run sheet.
Exactly. But yeah, say your thing. I forgot this is the run sheet that you were on the show, and I forgot to put it back in there.
As always, has been your pleasure. And please, if you have a local independent wrestling organization where you live at, patronize these people. These are young men and women coming up in the world of sports entertainment, professional wrestling. You'll be amazed on the characters they have, the gimmicks, their promos, and their wonderful special finishers. So go patronize these people, but do it safely. And hey, happy 4th of July. Happy whatever day. Hey, you make the day whatever you make it.
It's hot as hell today. It's hot as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Oh, there you go. No day but today. How's that?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And you know what? Everyone just be nicer to one another. That's all I ask.
No, it's too damn hot.
Hot leads to anger.
Damn hot.
That's why Darth Vader is on Mustafar, the hottest planet on Star Wars. There's a reason for that. All right. That being said, I'm Blake.
I'm Sal.
I'm Mark.
And you're listening to Blake Sal Show with Mark. Have a good day, everybody.
Hey, we love you guys. Remember, for the 4th, do not light firecrackers in your hands. Common sense.
But the 4th already happened, so
wait a minute.
That's too late.
You can also drink the 4th on the 5th.
See ya.
See ya.
Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Mwah. And good night.
Bye-bye, bitch.